Welcome back.
Thank you for having me back.
It's fun to have you here.
It's good to be here.
Yeah, how have things been? Good, I guess, huh?
Yeah, real nice.
Yeah. Now, I've been talking about this, the movie, the 8 Mile thing. Was it premiere last night?
It was last night.
In Los Angeles?
Yes, it was a big hoop-de-doo. Yeah. I mean...
Was it a hoop-de-doo or a whoop-de-doo?
It was a hoop-de-doo, I'd say, because it was hoopla and a whoop-de-doo mixed together. It was pretty exceptional. I mean, it was almost like an MTV award sort of deal.
Wow.
I mean, there were people everywhere.
People went crazy, right?
Yeah, and it was a horseshoe-shaped press line with a red carpet, almost an homage to the 1920s, guys. It was unbelievable. Well, 30s. Okay.
And how do you do in things like that? I don't do well in things like that. Do you like stuff like that?
Well, I kept on thinking, okay, Grace Kelly, do the best Grace Kelly, and then try and be mellow, you know, which is kind of tough when you're nervous. And you know, there's all the stars and everything like that. Yeah. And I was as mellow as I've ever been during a press line last night, but I felt like a rock star because of you, because I was able to go straight from the premiere, dip out early, okay? Not even see the movie, which I saw the night before. It's great. Everybody needs to see this. Where's the camera that's rolling? See 8 Mile. Yeah. It's unbelievable. And then, blatant plug. And then go to the American Airlines terminal and actually be able to eat in the VIP section, Burger King, which they do not allow people to eat in there.
Well, that's like a dream for anybody.
Yes, really. This is very exciting.
And then you flew here to... now, when you mentioned the press line, what kind of... Who is this? Is it worldwide press, or is it local press, or is it...
It was all sorts of press. There was there were radio stations, there were people, you know, kids and people that had camped out, and there were
And what kind of questions are they asking? What do they want to know?
What would you want to know, Dave?
Well, I don't know. That's why I'm not a member of the press.
Okay. They want to know what it's like working with Eminem.
Well, now, what is it like? Let's just start there. Can the guy act?
Oh, he can act circles around most people.
Is that right?
Yeah. Well, if you pop in one of his CDs, he's playing at least 7 different characters per CD, and he eats the camera up. He just eats up the lens. So I think if he could do it, you could do it, Dave, and I think you should.
And, well, thank you. Maybe I will. And this is the first time you knew him? You knew him before?
Oh, I didn't know him. I knew of him and his music. Yeah. Not really the whoop-de-doo, but I knew, like, I didn't know about the hoopla and all the media stuff, but I knew of him as an artist, and I had heard his music before. Right.
And what kind of a fellow is he?
He's actually very funny. I mean, he makes your belly hurt because he makes you laugh so hard. And he's really, really a nice guy. I had a great time. He's very raw and honest as an actor. To do scenes with him is great. We had this really kind of gratuitous love scene with clothes on, enough clothes on. Bra, easy access skirt, and then...
Easy access skirt.
I love that. Yeah, I like those easy access.
You gonna drum on that?
And what now? Was there romance here? Actual, not big screen romance, but you know what I'm saying?
Why, Dave, I'd never kiss and tell.
Well, no, but you don't need to. But you know, for example. Was there? Did you?
Our characters were romantic interests in the film. They were love interests in the film.
Oh, I understand that, but I'm talking about. I'm talking about off the silver screen.
Yep.
Yeah. What?
Yep. Yeah. Sure.
Really?
yeah. Sure.
And how did that go?
Well, it went. It came and went.
Came and went.
I didn't mean it like that.
But now. At my age, I only get the went part. But now I know it's none of my business, but I don't mean to
or America's.
I don't mean to be flippant or coy about this, but there was an actual relationship, more than friends, is what you're saying.
Sure.
Yeah, and how did you meet? Did you meet on the film? You met before the film?
We met during rehearsal, but it was nothing tawdry or anything like that.
No, well,
he's a friend of mine.
You're friends now?
Sure.
Yeah.
I adore him, and I have nothing but wonderful memories. And he's a wonderful father, and very loving, and one of the hardest workers I've ever met in my life or seen, and an avid professional. And he's a genius, you know, and funny as the day is long.
All right. You want me to change the subject, don't you?
Sure.
Yeah. Well, now, but the movie is about his life. Is that what it is?
Well, it's semi-autobiographical. It's about where the surroundings in which he came up in. It's set in Detroit, and hip-hop music is the total backdrop for all of this. And it's really good. Curtis Hanson directed it, and he's incredible.
All right, now I think we have a clip, but I tell you what, we'll do a commercial, and then we'll come back and we'll take a look at the clip. We'll be right back here with Brittany Murphy. What show would be complete without one of those? Brittany Murphy is on the program. I was looking at this copy of Interview magazine. Oh my goodness, this is you right there on the
Yes,
cover.
it's me.
Take a look at that. That's something. It says right here that you're rocking Hollywood, is what it says. But
It looks like I'm in Hollywood on a rocking horse to me.
but I mean, take a look at this is just like a...
The Heidi?
The what? Yeah, we're just sort of guessing there at pants. What is that all about? Is did you want to do that? Did you know they were going to do that?
No, it was sort of a last-minute sort of whim. They said, we want to put you in cowboy boots and a rocking horse. And I said, sure, let's just blast music and I'll sing and dance and we'll have fun. So we had a great time, and we were on a rooftop of Herbert's studios, and Herb was a very nice man. And we ended up just sort of, he really is. And I ended up just... singing, dancing, and having a blast, and they caught it.
And I don't mean to be indelicate here, but, if it were me, and my ass is hanging out, I don't,
Tiny, Dave.
Yeah, I mean, is that what you wanted there?
I didn't really realize the angle that he was going for.
Right.
But I would like to constantly have an airbrusher behind me all the time.
Now, did they do a lot of that?
No, this one doesn't look like they did. I had one experience once with a magazine where... it was the second cover of a magazine that I'd ever been on. And, see my top lip is bigger than my bottom lip?
Let me see. Yeah, just a little bit. Not much, just a little bit.
Well, they had taken out my top lip, so it was smaller than my bottom lip, for crying out stinking loud. So I looked at the face and I went like, who is this person? I looked like a monkey freak or something. I didn't know. It was really weird. Very strange.
But I don't want to, but your lips seem to be about right to me.
Thank you.
Yeah, the top and the bottom, they seem to, it looks
So
like
are yours.
Looks like you have a pair.
Thank you.
I would have to say, that's a match.
That's important in life. Thank you, Dave.
Now, you want to tell the Whoopi Goldberg story?
Matt would like us to. I think we should.
Right, this would be good.
Okay, I always feel like you all have to know that I feel like I just told Dave during the break, like I'm Dorothy and I just landed in Oz, and this is definitely not normal for me, and nor should I think it ever be. Like the premiere last night.
That's a nice way to look at things.
I mean, this is pretty darn exciting, and you never really know, like, if it'll ever happen again, So why not savor every second?
It'll happen again.
Be. Dave, you never know.
No, it's going to happen.
Okay, all right, from your mouth to God's ears, baby. Okay.
Like to have you here Monday night if we could.
I'll be here. I'm in New York.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first time I got super duper starstruck was I was doing a Broadway show called A View from the Bridge, which is an Arthur Miller show. Well, that's a whole other story. I got real starstruck over Arthur as well and spilled some hot coffee on Anthony LaPaglia's lap.
Oh, my.
So I walked into our green room area and I heard Whoopi's voice, and one of the cast members said, that's Whoopi Goldberg. And I was like, no, there's no way Whoopi Goldberg is in our area, and we've been rehearsing there forever. I thought it was like so foreign to me, but her boyfriend at the time was next door doing a play or whatever he was. And so, so I get a little bit closer because I wasn't wearing my contact lenses, and I hadn't worn contact lenses yet, and I'm blind as a bat. I'm totally and utterly nearsighted.
Really?
I can't see far away. I'm wearing contact lenses right now.
Yeah.
So I get about...
I'm a little thirsty.
I get about 2 feet away from her and realize that it's her and say, oh my dear Lord, I can't believe this. Whoopi Goldberg, I can't believe you're here. You're my favorite. You remind me of my Aunt Tessie, and thank you for you. And anyway, she's like, come here, baby. Let me give you a hug. So she gives me a hug, and I said, before I make an ass out of myself, I better just kind of, you know, like, I better just walk away. So I just sort of walked away into a coat rack and just put the whole thing down.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's my Whoopi Goldberg story. But then I was fortunate enough to work with her a couple years later.
All right, now we want to show the clip. Do we have a clip here of the movie?
I believe so.
All right, now tell us what we're going to see.
Okay, I believe it is a clip of, well, shoot, for crying out loud. It's the first time that my character meets Marshall's character, Eminem's character. Jimmy Smith Jr. meets Alex for the first time. They had seen each other and sort of cased each other out.
Okay, and it's 8 Mile, and it opened today. Here we go, Brittany Murphy.
I hear you're a real dope rapper.
The dope rapper?
Yeah.
Who told you I was a dope rapper?
You know, it's around. You're so dope, what you doing working over at Dead End Stanton?
Your brother works there.
Yeah, my brother's a loser.
What about you?
I'm working over at Intermezzo, saving up enough cash to get out of this place.
Well, busting dishes is much better than pressing bumpers.
I'm not gonna be there long.
Where are you going?
New York. I won this modeling contest a couple months ago. One of the judges said he could help me out. Just gotta get a book together.
What if he ain't for real?
All I'm looking for is a ticket.
So fine. 8 Mile, it opened today. Nice to see you. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Hope you come back soon. Brittany Murphy, everybody. We'll be back with Al Lubell.